Hi there. In this video, I'm going to be looking at clicbot from KEYi. Now there are 4 different kits available. This is the starter kit. After that, we've then got this, the standard kit, then the full kit, and if you really want to go all out, the maker kit. Now I'm going to take this to the table just to see what's inside. Let's take a look. Okay, this is the box here, and at this part it says there are 50 plus pre-designed setups. Now that's not true of the starter kit. You can actually access 10 of those, 10 of the official robot setups with the starter kit, 30 with the standard kit, and of course 50 with either the full or the maker kit. Let's get the lid off. Might be a little bit noisy, not too bad. After the lid, of course, we've got a quick start guide which shows me, as well as some other things, how to build the first robot, which is known as Bac, and then the second one known as Bic. I'll show you that later. Of course, we've got some stickers. And inside the box, we have got, you'll see some of this later, this part known as the mount. 4 of these parts known as joints, which have motors inside them, allow, of course, the robot clicbot to move around. This part actually allows you to mount possibly a phone or something like a GoPro. This is a skeleton. 2 of these wheels, which of course click very simply apart, like so. And the brain. And the brain I'm going to switch on right now. You can see, of course, that all of these different parts snap together using these joints here. And these are the electrical connections between them. Now this is just going to take a second to get started. And then I'm going to follow the instructions on the screen in order to build the first robot Bac. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is scroll up. And I'm going to build, as I said before, Bac. Now, why don't I do this against the clock? And I'm going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, the amazing thing about, of course, this robot is it takes very, very little time in order for any ideas that you have to come into reality. Unlike some robots where, of course, you're playing around with screwdrivers and the like, this one is far, far quicker in order to get your ideas created. Now, I wonder if I've made a mistake. I have. Here it says change connection, or change connection orientation is shown. Now, I did make a mistake there, so again, very simple. In order to pull apart, and it'll tell you as you go whether you're doing it correctly or wrongly. Now, I'm going to speed up the video at this point because I'm not the best at following instructions and giving a commentary at the same time. Importantly, if, like me, you make a mistake, then the on-screen instructions will keep you right and the connection you need to change will actually flash. Very handy. And I think I'm done. Now it's asking me on the screen, has the mount already been stuck in the desk? It's not, so I need to stick that to the desk. Hello? Now this is Bac, but Bac seems to have its back to us. Sorry for the pun. I'm going to access the screen here by just scrolling up, and what will we do? I think we'll play a game. So Bac's playbox, we'll try a quiz, and it's going to ask us some questions. What does that say? Wave left or right to about 10 centimeters in front of Bac to select answer before countdown ends. Are you ready? So there you go, we can do a quiz. The highest mountain in the world is Everest. There we go. 1-0. And of course, if we get it right, then it does a dance. The country with the most cattle in the world, I'm going to go for India. Now, I wonder if I can come out of this and actually build it in another orientation called Bic. Let's see, can I actually stop this? Yes, I can. Okay, so this is Bac, and what I want to do now is to build from Bac, I want to build the robot Bic. And in order to do it, I could follow the on-screen instructions, but I have built this before, so it takes very little time. And it just shows just how simple it is if you have your own design for a robot, how little time it actually takes, how simple it is to then build it. Now it says switch to Bic, so click on the screen, then it says keep Bic standing on a flat surface until Bic balances itself. Now I'm not ready yet. Take it easy. And let's give it a few seconds. There we have it. Now, I have a feeling it's just going to run off this table. So I think I might just take this. I'm going to take this downstairs to see how it gets on. So if you're building Bac, then the table isn't the best place to let it roam free. It did bang into objects once in a while, but as you saw, it takes very little time to get it balanced and seems robust enough to cope with the odd knock. After building Bac and Bic, you'll want to get it connected to a phone or tablet so that you can access the other models and even design your own. What am I going to do? I'm going to click connect, clicbot, set the router info for clicbot, click there. I then have to put in my router's password, so look away at this point. Right, there you go. So what it does next is it creates this QR code. I then have to, if I click Wi-Fi, please open Wi-Fi first. I'm going to switch that on. And I actually have to use the camera, believe it or not, on clicbot. Aim that towards the iPad. Hopefully it's going to recognize it. There we go, it's connected. It allows me to build 10 of the pre-defined configurations. So let's see what I can do now. Using the clicbot app for the iPad, I found another robot to build called KEYiTECH. Instructions appear on screen and clicbot communicates with your tablet or phone so that it always knows what stage you're at. Let's see how it got on. Is that it? So this is KEYiTECH. Supposedly, what do I do with KEYiTECH? Oh goodness, now I can remote control KEYiTECH. Oh, that's brilliant. Next, I'd like to show you how you can design your own robot. Unfortunately, that'll have to wait for the next video. Again, I'd like to thank Robocube for giving me clicbot to take a look at. Remember, there's a link in the description to their website for anyone with an interest in robotics and education. So until that next video hits YouTube, we'll see you later.